And welcome back everyone to another episode of Let's Play Star Wars, episode 4, and things are moving on quite fast now. So since the last episode I have just upgraded and really sort of like colonized a few planets. I am just doing a few final upgrades on some of them, added some star bases. I've kind of given up on waiting for the ally to sort of like to colonize some of those, so I'm just going to do it myself, mainly because I want to try and see if there's any artifacts, and there is. So basically this one, it helps in, it reduces research cost and speed, which is not a particularly helpful bonus for me to get in late game, because I've pretty much done all the research. But however, this one is particularly good. It's a kyber crystal deposit, and that improves essentially the weapons on every single Starcraft's battle station that I have. So this is one of the ones that I hope to get in the game, which is pretty good. So what I'm doing is I'm just moving one of my fleets back into a more defensive position over here, because they're still sort of moderately sort of like strong over here, but not fantastically strong. This side though is completely collapsing. The AI is taking over. Their culture is spreading quite dramatically, which is making them lose a whole series of different planets. But what I'm gonna do on this first episode, because why not, is I'm just going to start positioning some of my fleet, and I'm going to try and take over the Fondar shipyards, so that I can get a super star destroyer, and then I'm going to move down to Jeddah so that I can, I suppose I could try and sort of like get one of those. I mean, that is quite an impressive thing sort of to attack your enemy with. But to be quite honest, I think by the time I've done those, I have a feeling the IA may have given up the ghost with the competition, and it might be game over. So, but let's see how it goes. So I'm going to trying to have a little bit more of a sort of an active, sort of like much more sort of battles, instead of sort of like building up sort of like development and star bases and things, which I've done in the first few episodes, where actually let's build up all the resources ready for the attack, and now the attack sort of phase is coming. So let's get them all hyperspacing over.
Backup has arrived. Let's get out of here.
There we go, and then we're in. I quite like the hyperspace animation. It's actually linked to the other game, but I actually quite like this one. Right.
Nothing of value has been found. A friendly fleet has arrived.
Let's get a little Gallifrey transport over here so I can capture that station. Yep, making short work of that.
Transport ready.
One thing I want to do is, I know I said no building up infrastructure. I cannot resist. Then sort of, I can't have an unprotected planet like that without a star base or something protecting it. Has to happen. Okay, so I have just captured
Gunboat here, sir.
that planet, which is good. Let's go straight down and attack Jeddah. And then
Ship has been destroyed.
Prepare the jump to hyperspace.
Allied backup has arrived.
where is... Right, it's taken forever for that Gallifrey transport to come here, so I actually kind of feel as though it might just be quicker to build a shipyard here and get them to spawn. Oh no, here it comes. That's fine, you just take your time. I've got all the time in the world. Alright, send you up here. Oh, you've already got one. Okay. I won't send you there then.
The jump to hyperspace.
And I won't send you there. Where am I going to send you then?
Power surge of great magnitude has been detected.
I don't know.
Allied backup has arrived.
Send you down there actually, so that I can extend my trade route, because my trade route... Oh, actually, it's moved over completely. My trade route's all the way over here now.
Moving to coordinates.
Actually... want you here.
Our backup is joining the fight.
Right. Blimey.
Frigate responding. Attack that
Right,
target.
let's throw everything into attacking this. Yeah. Hopefully, let's see if we're not going to destroy it. Yeah, it's the Emperor himself commanding this one. And what level is that? It was level 10. So fully leveled up, so we might even... Yeah, there we go. We get to see... And he has just completely wiped out one of my Titans. What? What a bitch. The Emperor is a little bit of a turd for doing that, so now I've got to replace that Titan.
Planet development finished.
Yeah, I had a feeling it wasn't going to be straightforward, but I was kind of hoping that so fortunately there is a little bit of a gap. Well, do you know what, I might actually get my ass handed to me on this.
Preparing for hyperspace jump.
Oh, no.
Allied backup has arrived. Allied forces are being attacked.
Right, so... a Bellator cruiser.
Ship shields are down.
Okay, that's nice.
Inputting coordinates.
Yeah, let's construct an Allegiance cruiser as well, why
Planet
not?
development finished.
So,
Ready for command. Adjusting course.
oh, thank God for that. I managed to destroy that, so... Yeah, that's good. Shame I missed it.
Planet development finished.
Cool, blimey.
I am with you.
Loud and clear.
Ready for command. Nominal status.
Allied backup has arrived. A friendly fleet has arrived.
Ready for duty.
Planet development finished.
Ready for command.
That is. I now have a captured Star Destroyer, which is pretty good. So let's go over here.
Assault frigate here. Attack that target.
Oh,
Targeting.
Allied backup has arrived.
yeah, the bombers are making short work of a lot of those things. So, well, at least we got to see the super weapon on the Eclipse Super Star Destroyer work. Unfortunately, it was used to destroy one of my ships, but hey ho.
Allied forces are being attacked.
And I'm about to do that. And actually, the AI seems to be doing a lot of the work for me by attacking over here. There's very little remaining.
Our backup
There's
is
only
joining the
two planets remaining on that one, and I don't think they're going to be about much longer. Yeah, so goodbye, Admiral Piet, before long. So it just leaves, really, just leaves Vader to take out.
A friendly fleet has arrived.
Weapons ready.
Allied backup has arrived. A new colony has been founded. Our fleet is under attack.
Cruiser standing by.
Right, so we have just conquered that planet,
A
which
friendly
is
fleet has
good.
arrived.
And where the bloody hell? Good, that's over there. So let's get
Roger
you
that.
down over here so that I can conquer
Nothing of value has been found.
this space station so I can get the Eclipse going.
Our backup is joining the
Yeah,
fight.
when you're ready. The slowest bloody Gallifrey transport in existence.
Allied backup has arrived.
Do you know, after you've captured that thing, I'm tempted to
A friendly fleet
blow
has
you up
arrived.
just for being so slow. Quite nice models on a lot of these things, though. Even just for something like this, I really like the model. Okay, I won't blow you up because you've got a good model. In fact, a lot of the ships in this game have
Allied forces are
got
being
some
attacked.
really nice models. So there, I mean, this is the Mark II assault frigate, which is from Legends. It's a bulk cruiser, just sort of coming past there. Some really nice designs. A lot from Legends, actually. Like you don't really see the Corellian gunship anywhere in canon at all. A lot of it's in Legends. I think it appears quite briefly in the Force Unleashed game,
Planet
just sort of very briefly. But I always liked this ship. It's quite a small little gunship, like the blockade runner, and then my ultimate favourite, the Nebulon B frigate, the most impractical spaceship ever, can't land anywhere, has a massive vulnerability with a thin spire right down the centre of the ship between the main drive engines and where all the people are, and because of that huge vulnerability they decided, I know, let's turn it into a hospital ship where lots of vulnerable injured people will be. It just complete nonsense, doesn't make sense, but I can't help it. I like the ship, I like the design of the ship. Okay, let's see how we're doing. So
Where do you want it?
got this one, let's capture
Transport away.
that. Come on, hurry up
Allied backup
whenever
has
you're
arrived.
ready.
Our backup is joining the fight. Allied forces are being attacked. Allied
Hooray.
backup has arrived.
There we go, and we are now constructing the Eclipse class.
We've lost our Titan.
So I have a feeling that's going to be
Ready for command.
my replacement.
Right away.
Allied backup has arrived.
Which is good. So I have you coming in. I think the culture spread though at the moment, I think we might actually completely defeat. I think we have now defeated Admiral Piet. Yeah, we have. He's completely wiped out. The culture spread from the AI here has completely defeated that planet. They now have no active sort of like conquered planets. So they've been
Allied forces are being
wiped out.
attacked.
And if actually I don't get a move on, there's going to be nothing
Allied
left
backup has arrived.
for me to attack. So
Awaiting new directive.
actually, let's start attacking a few things.
Allied backup has arrived.
There's not
Yes,
a
sir.
great deal left. Oh, and
Awaiting your
here
command.
is the other. It's not quite. I think it's like a prototype Super Star Destroyer.
A power surge of great magnitude has been detected.
Prepare the jump to hyperspace.
Our backup is joining the fight.
Let's have that over there. Because why not?
Phase jump complete.
Weapons ready.
Our backup is joining the fight.
Prepare the jump to hyperspace. Prepare the jump to hyperspace. Ready to commence.
Awaiting new
Right.
directive. Orders acknowledged. We're on it, sir.
Yeah, so let's have this go over there. Let's speed things up a little bit. Oh dear.
A friendly fleet has arrived.
So that's
Mon
I've
calamari cruiser here.
completely wiped out
Allied
that
forces
planet.
are being attacked.
Consider it
And let's go
done.
down here.
Our fleet is under attack.
Inputting coordinates. Prepare the jump to hyperspace.
Yeah, I think what I want to do now is just finish off the game as quickly as I can. It's quite a nice
Allied forces are being attacked.
size fleet. They're going to try and escape because, you know, they're Imperials. They're going to run away. Big interdictor-sized cruiser there.
A friendly fleet has arrived.
That's it. Run away. Yep, I've got quite a few of the insurrection centres built. There's only a certain number you can build of these, and it depends on how many planets you've got captured at any particular time as well.
A power surge of great magnitude has been detected. Allied backup has arrived.
Right.
Frigate standing by. Right away.
Go here.
On station. We are ready.
A new colony has been founded.
Really? Okay. Come on, come on. You know you want to build.
Allied backup has arrived. Allied forces are being attacked. A friendly fleet has arrived. We have wiped out an enemy colony.
Speed up again.
Phase jump complete.
Yes, sir.
A friendly fleet has arrived.
Bearing set.
Allied backup has arrived.
Setting coordinates for hyperspace jump.
Nice. That fleet has just jumped straight into the
Ready
other
to
fleet that
commence.
I've got sitting there
Allied
waiting.
backup has arrived.
What's the plan?
We have wiped out an enemy colony. A new colony has been founded.
Frigate standing by. Frigate responding.
Right, so let's send you off to Naboo. I know there's still Imperials there, but send you off to Voss.
Allied backup has arrived.
Love that. For those of you, Voss is a planet, a Star Wars planet. It's in the MMO, the Star Wars, the Old Republic game, and there's a planet that you quest on around quite close to level 50, level 40, 50, called Voss. And it was a planet full of Force sensitives. It's that will probably be a game that I play in this series. Actually, is Star Wars: The Old Republic. I played that game when it first launched. God, it must have been about 12, 13 years ago.
Setting course for hyperspace.
I played it for about 10 years, but it just didn't really live up to the hype and expectation, unfortunately. Could have been a lot better than what it actually was. So I sort of stopped playing it
Coordinates
after
confirmed.
a while. But
Moving to coordinates.
I'll probably give it a go, and it might be one of the ones that I kind of say, if there's someone else who wants to sort of play and join in on some of those and have some multiplayer, that might be one that I might kind of consider. Actually, let's give that one a go.
Prepare the jump
And
to
play in a group,
hyperspace.
because MMOs are much better if you play them in a group, essentially. So
Allied backup has arrived. Our backup is joining the fight.
yeah, he's trying to take over this, and I'm not having that.
A
So
friendly fleet has arrived.
yeah, I think I'm fully researched. Oh, not
A
quite.
new colony has been founded. Our backup is joining the fight.
Have I? I'm just colonizing everything.
Yes, Commander. Setting course.
A friendly fleet has arrived.
Assault frigate here.
Mon Calamari cruiser ready. Mon Calamari cruiser here.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure I like the model on this one actually. It's a little bit shiny for my liking. I'm not actually sort of overly keen on the design of that one. I think it's a bit boring actually, if I'm being honest. I quite like the mediator design. No, it's not the mediator. Viscount Dreadnought.
Preparing for hyperspace jump. Preparing for hyperspace jump.
Oh, hello there. There we go.
Bearing set. Prepare the jump
I have to get to level
hyperspace.
6 before I can
Prepare the jump to hyperspace.
fire
Inputting
the super
coordinates.
laser to destroy a planet, which
We
realistically
shall be there shortly.
it's not
Let's
gonna
get out of
happen.
here.
Not going to happen. In fact, I don't even think that the ship
Prepare the
will
jump to
reach.
hyperspace.
A friendly fleet has arrived.
Look at that. And I have a feeling that
Our backup is joining the fight.
that's today's screenshot.
Preparing for hyperspace jump.
There we go. And for the thumbnail, so we've got that there.
Assault
There's
frigate here.
nothing there. So we've got
Nebulon B frigate here.
A
stuff
friendly
over
fleet has
there,
arrived.
stuff over there. So let's send that down there, and then that
Destination received.
should be it. Unless I have set the game up wrong and it then forces me to attack my
Allied
ally, in which
forces
case
are
I
being
will
attacked.
just surrender. Because I don't really want to attack my allies.
Let's
That's
get out of here.
a little bit mean.
Research complete.
Prepare the jump to hyperspace. Mon calamari cruiser
You
ready.
see here, there's I've got some
Friendly fleet has arrived.
sort of interdictor cruisers here. There's certain
Moving
skills.
to
Garnbell
coordinates.
Iblis has a skill which enables me to capture enemy ships. So I've actually got sort of quite a few
Prepare the
different
jump to
ships
hyperspace. Prepare the jump
that belongs to the
hyperspace.
Empire, and I think that's because of him,
Preparing for hyperspace jump.
essentially.
Prepare the jump to hyperspace.
We have wiped out an enemy colony. Allied backup has arrived.
You wiped out that colony,
friendly
wiped
fleet
out
has
that
arrived.
one.
Prepare the jump to hyperspace.
Research complete.
Look at it. Look at that fleet.
Our fleet is under attack.
Yep.
Prepare the jump to hyperspace.
I know it's probably a little bit law-breaking where I've got sort of superstar destroyers on the
Moving
side
to
of the rebellion,
coordinates.
but you know what? They were pretty. They just used what they had.
Awaiting new directives.
Or what they could get their hands on.
Akbar, reporting for duty.
God, I love that ship. I love the design of the ship. I love the design of Moncal ships. I'm so pleased where in Ahsoka series, the Ahsoka series, I mean there's a lot of flaws with that series, but they introduced Home One back into that. And my understanding is for the second series of Ahsoka, there is actually going to be a little bit of a space battle between Admiral Akbar and Grand Admiral Thrawn, which I've been looking forward to something like that ever since Return of the Jedi. So can't wait for that, to be quite
Allied
honest.
forces are being attacked.
And I think we are very, very
Prepare
close.
the jump to
As soon as that
hyperspace.
planet goes down.
Allied backup has arrived.
Inputting coordinates.
Prepare the jump to
Quite nice
hyperspace.
looking Star Destroyer, actually.
Prepare the jump
An
to
Allegiance
hyperspace.
class. An Allegiance, wasn't that from the sequel trilogy? Sorry, we got through 4 episodes without
Awaiting new directive.
mentioning the sequel trilogy once. And this is something, this mod, for those of you who are not keen on the sequel trilogy, there are, to my knowledge, there are no references whatsoever to the sequel trilogy at all. You will be happy to know.
Search complete.
Reporting in.
Preparing for hyperspace jump.
A friendly fleet has arrived. A power surge of great magnitude.
Not far off now.
Reporting in.
Allied backup has arrived. Phase jump complete.
There we have it.
A new colony has been founded.
And that's it. Won the game. So that was a relatively sort of like quick game. Sometimes the games can go a bit longer, especially if you sort of play on some of the larger maps and perhaps sort of like have more players. But yeah, there we go. That's the sort of like the run through on that one. That's fairly easy sort of like settings. When you sort of like finish the game, you can sort of like see some of the stats, so you can see how you performed against some of the other players. So in terms of credits, I'm the line in red. I was kind of above for most of the time, but then my allies sort of started creeping up towards the end because they started conquering more planets. Metal, I was doing quite well, and then they overtook me at the end. Crystal, I was quite strong all the way through. But level with the AI, ahead on capital ships, ahead on Titans. Structures, yep, planets, combats, yeah, to be fair, I did fart about quite a bit, sort of like building up star bases and things like that, whilst they sort of got their hands in dirty. I would say I probably used them as a bit of as a shield, and yeah, I probably did, to be quite honest. And yeah, I was overall sort of like top in terms of Empire, and I'm going to say that yeah, I came slightly top there, but the others, you can sort of like see how they trailed off, sort of like towards the bottom. But I helped and supported the AI in this game that was supporting me. So there we go. I hope you've enjoyed this series. I've really enjoyed doing it. It was something that's a little bit new, a little bit different for me. Normally I just do sort of pictures of action figures and sort of comic book strips and sort of like things like that. But like I said, I really enjoy playing Star Wars games on the PC, have done for years, and I just thought it might be quite interesting, sort of just have a look at some of those games that I've played on over the years. And if there's people out there sort of like they're interested, sort of like in any suggestions for any future games that I might want to play sort of moving forward, then let me know in the comments. But otherwise, thank you for taking this journey with me. I'll be back with another series of Let's Play Star Wars sort of quite soon, once I've sort of decided what game I'm going to play, and if I'm going to play it by myself. Because there are quite a few multiplayer games out there, so watch this space. Alright then, until next time, thanks for watching, and may the force be with you. Is that too... yeah? No, that's an okay thing to say. Alright then, take care. Cheers, bye.